What's good, gentlemen? It's a brand new comic reaction, latest issue number 7 of X-Men. And, yeah, let's jump right in. More of this Krakoa man. Oh, let me turn this. There we go. Alright. Not long ago, under a particular evil part of New Jersey. Welcome, my friends. Everyone hold. 3, 2, 1. Cheese! What's cheese? What is cheese? A power word, obviously. Who are these animals? Thank you. I want a photograph to remember you all by. Today is the day we speak about. The great war will begin before the sun sets. Earth will long remember the blow that you brave the Tremia strike against mutantdom today. Price that photograph born in. Of course, Dr. Stasis. A toast, my friends, to humanity and the genomes under its dominion. This is just a little something to put a pep in your paw step, and to get your blood boiling. Oh my. Well then, go, my friends, make war. I must have his body on a slab by dusk. Make me proud. Bring the van around, Borham. And if I don't return to New Jersey tonight, you know what to do. I do, Dr. Stasis. Next page. Credits. Alright, this is how it happened. Previously, Dr. Stasis of Orchid, the anti-mutant organization, managed to get his hands on the autopsy report Cyclops after an assault on the Orchid's mother mold facility. Soon after he discovered the human reporter Ben Burgess received a tale leading him to discover the secret mutant resurrection. Between now and then, someone has erased Ben Urchin's memory of the resurrection, but at what cost? And more importantly, can the X-Men afford to pay it as they suffer under the public loss of one of their own? Cyclops is dead, and he's not coming back. Cyclops, Sunfire, Marvel Girl, Cinch, Captain Krakoa, Wolverine, and Dr. Stasis. The Aftermath. Welcome back. Thank you. Was it a good death? Are any of them? I don't know. I don't know how I wake up already tired, but I should sooner get back. The X-Men need me. Scott, you can't possibly just return to the treehouse. What happened? Darling, it was very public. Show me. I can't. I've avoided it, but the news hit like a bomb. I need to know. And I need to get back to the X-Men. Mr. Carnation would you please meet me in the Forge laboratory? Our nation has yet another emergency. Next page. Oh, they're going crazy. Earlier. Bring me the mutant filth. Next page. Alright, X-Men, we're a little short-handed with Polaris, Jean, and Rogue and on Arco, but hopefully you're all in the mood to fight monsters. We'll make short work of them, of whatever this is. Honestly, it's a nice change of pace from spaceships. Shiro, will you lay down fire break? With pleasure. My man hits the superhero landing. Good, none of them get beyond us. Got it? Now, because we're short-handed, I'm going to swing the big stick. Next page. Damn, bro, what is this, like some ricochet shit he's doing? Bruh, enhance. When the chips are down, every superhero team has that one person who steps up to turn the tide. Sometimes that person is heffing a magic hammer or throwing an unbreakable shield, but today Scott Summers, the man who would become Cyclops, needs only to open his eyes to the problem. See, how is he doing this ricocheting thing? And in the blink of an eye, the day doesn't seem so lost anymore. Next page. When I see you go off like that, it takes me back to what you said at the Hellfire Gala. Oh, being honest, I thought you were a little full of it when you campaigned for the election. I am the X-Men. But where was the lie? Next page. Don't you make me sick. Don't make me stick you. Bad monster. Leeches get stitches. Don't make me do it. Man. Then he just runs. X-23 asserted her dominance, and he realized the error of his ways. That was the ugliest damn whatever I've ever seen. You should have killed it. How about you do your own killing? Next page. Damn it. We're not getting what we need. Moran, I need you to get me in the game. As you wish, Dr. Stasis. Now what the hell is going on? Dr. Stasis had worked hard to make sure the dominoes fell correctly today. Combining his own resources with the considerable might of Orchard's opened up new possibilities for his animal-human hybrids. Sunfire didn't hit the beast hard, but he didn't have to. The extremely flammable serum pumping through the heart of these beasts was a trap for Sunfire. I didn't hit it that hard. Oh God. Next page. Help us! Need to sync with Shiro, I'll take the fire! I'll get the humans! Divide and conquer. A tried and true tactic to win almost any battle. With me, quickly! Let it burn. Eat the oxygen. Next page. Everett, how did you... She's in space. Did you somehow sync with Jean? Wild ride. Out of my way, one-eyed! Damn, it took the bait. Never. Now gently hand that baby over. Want a pup? Catch! Damn, bro. This man out here tossing babies. I could make a joke to the, what the fuck was that guy in WWE that like punt-kicked babies? Slipping on his name, but yeah. What was it, Cinch or Stitch or something? Sid? Was it Sid? I don't remember. Save the world every day. That's the job of the X-Men. And Cyclops would not fail, no matter the cost. What the hell? Oh, that looks bad. There's good news. There's good news and bad news. The good news is it wasn't completely cut. It wasn't a complete cut of your carotid artery. If I'm saying that right. The bad news is now your carotid's finished. Oh shit! He just slits his throat. Let's try a little experiment. I'm going to tell you exactly where to find me, and let's see if you remember when you come back. Enhance lines. Cyclops! I'm sorry, there was nothing I could do for him. And that's the story of how, in front of the world, the best X-Man fell. Next page. And paved the way for the arrival of Captain Krakoa. Honestly, every X-Men should be rocking my new gear. I wish it was a little more form and a little less function. I don't remember anything about that day. Not surprising, but Urchins knew about resurrection until he didn't. I'd like you to look back on my chat with Ben the other night. Oh, you don't think I erased Ben's memories, do you? No, just make sure because we may be in a two-front war, one with the Quiet Council, and of course we have a much bigger problem. Next page. Somebody is playing a dangerous game with us, and they're ahead, and I'm pissed off. Next, MODOK. MODOK. Alright, medical report, patient file number 4, Reese, Sense Mutant Gift. Earlier today, the X-Men faced a horde of monsters and came away victorious at a heavy price. Cyclops was murdered by some monsters in battle, but that is not the issue that has me working late tonight. I traveled to the treehouse in New York and examined Cinch's Everett Thompson's, to whom something remarkable had occurred. Cinch's mutant gift allows him to borrow with a high degree of efficiency the mutant gifts of others. To my knowledge, he has not found a mutant gift that he cannot replicate. However, syncing abilities has always required near field communication with the mutant he is attempting to copy. Today's event triggered a remarkable response in which Thomas deployed the power of patient file number 2, Jean Grey. I refuse to call her Marvel Girl. Grey was off-world at the time of the event in question, making it highly unlikely that Cinch reached out across the millions of miles across the vacuum of space to join with Jean's gift. The only plausible explanation returns to the previous entry for this patient. The resurrection protocols are increasing the previous baseline powers, and Cinch's power set may now include the ability to retain a limited mutant muscle memory. His close proximity to Jean since moving to New York may have also helped him pull off this feat. It should also be noted that Cinch is one of my oldest patients after his time in the vault. His mind is over 5 centuries old, and it's possible that old dogs can indeed learn new tricks. So whether it's mental, physical, or a combination of both, we have a lot more studying to do. Unfortunately, my plea with him to return to Krakoa for more examinations was rebuffed, and I didn't push too hard. Cyclops' death, while a temporary setback, has deeply upset everyone in giving our heroes a public relations hand grenade. Cinch promised to get home when he can, and for now, that will have to be good enough. We define an Omega mutant as having no upper limit to their powers, and it may be that we are witnessing the emergence of a new Omega in Cinch. It's unclear what, if any, role Resurrection has played in the ability to recall Jean's powers. More data is needed. Dr. Reyes. Oh, fuck, another one? Communications is a cornerstone of of evolution. Mutant Builder Forge keeps his thoughts pretty close to the vest. He has a networked computer computers that survive the daily EMP bursts on the island. But all his most important work get written down in journals, not in English or Krakowian, but in a hybrid code derived from the spoken and endangered Shine language. It's where his best and most dangerous ideas reside. Forge is therefore the only one who can comprehend his notes. He spent enough of his time on ideas that destroy, and he's quite fond of the new era of Krakoa expansion and creation. There are journals filled with ideas about building Krakoa up, notes on how to navigate the blight smoke, and noting on the children, and noodling, whatever, on the children of the vault. One of the latest marvels to make it from the page to reality was the one idea about communication. The EAR, or Earth Arco Relay, began as a simple diagram of our solar system in his notebook, but the communication system was just deployed with the help of the X-Men. 10 satellites were launched into space with the purpose of connecting mutants on Arco with mutants on Earth. The broadband speed in Port Genosha is as good as anything that the humans have on Earth. The tricky part was solving where the sun is between the planets, but that's why he needs so many satellites. Several are dormant, depending on the orbits of the sister planets. Beast was none too happy to discover that they were developed before he knew about their existence. The satellites are well protected and carry a robust self-destruct system, which might seem like overkill for a web of communication satellites. But as with most of Forge's creations, there was a big secret too. Mutant communication is fundamentally telepathic, and each of the satellites carry a bank of mutant telepathic brains. Forge reckoned correctly that they did not need entire brains, but rather just multiples of telepaths left hemispheres that govern speech and language from a single volunteer. The 5 were put off at the request, but Xavier nodded, said he was the Dorner's tissue, and the ear was born. Jean Grey was described communicating telepathically between Earth and Krakoa, like speaking through the long tube, the Irict Forge, as it sounds like to him like an imperfection in another of one of his fantastic creations. He's nodding on how be it best to address the criticism. The existence of the satellites is common knowledge on both worlds, but the telepathic nature is known only to Forge, Krakoa's telepaths, the Quiet Council, and the X-Men. Alright, and that's everything. Damn, this is like probably the emptiest I've seen an X-Men, coming soon thing. Like, there's only like, what, 2, 4, 5 issues in here. Yeah, Lives of Wolverine, Deaths of Wolverine, okay, Devil's Reign, and Marauders, which, as you guys may know, Psylocke, or I guess Aquana, is going to be moved to Marauders. So yes, you guys will be seeing me pick up Marauders next when that comes out here, but I'm not doing the annual. I will read it though, but I'll do it when the new #1 comes out, and that's when I'll start reacting to it. But I will be reading the annual just to see what's on it. And yeah, that's everything. Overall, this is a fantastic issue. So now we know what happened to Cyclops, what this Krakoa man shit it's all about. Phenomenal artwork as always, ladies and gentlemen, and definitely interested to see what's up next. Anyway, guys, overall, I'm making this issue a 9 out of 10, guys. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter for links in the description box below. And as always, come out for more. See you guys next time.